who knows, guys? You guys might be seeing Mark in the future, maybe a 50K month in a couple of weeks.
'Cause I really want it bad, and I'm gonna hit a 50K month too.
Oh yeah.
I'll be back here, bro. I'll be back here.
100%. I know you will, bro. I know you
Yeah,
will. Mark
bro.
my words. We'll look back on this video when you hit
Yeah,
that
bro.
50K month. $124,000 Q4 at just 21 years old, and you did what, like 55K back to back?
I did, yeah.
YouTube, welcome back to another case study on the channel. Today we have Mark back again, like he said he would. Mark, bro, welcome back.
Thank you, bro. Thank you. Happy to be back.
Yeah, bro, you literally fucking called it. So if you guys don't know Mark, he was actually the second case study on this channel. And literally, bro, did like a 10K week, but now he's coming back with a $124,000 Q4 at just 21 years old. And you did what, like 55K back to back?
I did, yeah. Yeah, bro. I'm at 55K, I think, over now, and it's only December 22.
Right. That's crazy, bro. And like, I literally remember you, like the first call, you only had made like 10K in a week. And you know, you literally called it, like you said to yourself, and you even said to the camera, you guys can go back. I'll maybe have like a clip right here where Mark said like, I'll be back with like a 30K month, and you fucking blew it out of the water. So if you want, Mark, go ahead and introduce yourself to the channel. Just do a brief introduction of, you know, who you are, where you're from, and really just your life before organic, bro. Let's get into that.
So, yeah, I'm 21 years old. I'm no longer in school anymore, and I'm from Canada. I'm in Winnipeg, and before organic, I was just doing construction jobs, blue collar jobs, and I was also a fighter. I was fighting for money, like that ass, literally. And then this summer, I applied for school, and I went to school. And literally the first day, I was like, bro, this ain't for me, bro. Even while I was working my construction jobs, it wasn't for me. And then during my high school days, and yeah, during my high school days, before I was working a job, I used to resell phones. I used to resell computers, guitars, my
Oh
guitars.
yeah.
And then, yeah, and then I was always into making money online. I never really liked construction job. I never really liked 9 to 5. It was never meant for me.
Right.
But I don't know. I felt like I was getting really old. I'm 21 and I'm still living with my parents. So I'm like, you know what? I guess I'll go to school. I'll do the traditional route. But first day of school, I was like, nah, I can't do that. I just bet on myself and started doing organic full time, even while I was in school.
That's crazy. So you took that leap of faith. You said, let me try organic. Let me give it a shot. What made you pick organic out of all the different business models out there?
Well, I saw this guy in my city, and I saw him. He was the same age as me, and I saw him doing organic dropshipping. I just saw in his bio, and I saw he bought a car. I was like, oh, so dropshipping is not dead. So I looked into it, and then I saw that he wasn't doing paid ads, because when you think of dropshipping, I think of paid ads and stuff. And when I found out there's an organic way to do it, like, oh, I don't even have to spend money, like, and I can just return the product if it doesn't work out. So I feel like there's no risk at all. So I just did it.
Right.
And then well, and then I used to do like I used to run Instagram, what do you call that, SMMA.
Oh,
I
okay.
used to do that. And I remember I primed an Instagram at the time. I didn't know it was like that's what you call it back then, but I primed one before, and I'm like, if I can do that, prime an Instagram, make an Instagram go viral, I can probably do this organic drop shipping as well, and just make it go viral and maybe make a sale. That's how I was thinking in my head before.
Right. And your organic journey happened this year, right? Like you're not even, what, 6 months into this? Not even?
Yeah, August 23, my birthday. That's when I
Wow,
started.
that's when you started. Yeah, and we're all the way in December. So you're really new to this, bro, still. Like,
Very good.
and that's like the crazy part about all of this, Mark, is that like you changed your life in only a couple of months. And, you know, yeah, now you're 21, right? You said you're no longer in school, right? You dropped out or?
I was enrolled in school, but I literally never went to class since
Right,
October when I first made that 10K. I was like, you know what, I'm done. I'm just
right.
gonna. because I pay for my own tuition, so like it's okay. I don't care.
Right, right. And I mean, dude, 124K in just 3 months is just out of this world, especially for a kid like you living in Canada. I'm assuming most people don't do that. Like, it's not really known out there, like internet money too much, apart from that guy that you obviously saw. But
Hmm.
um, yeah, that's crazy. So, okay, let's talk about how it kind of was before working with me. You know, what troubles were you facing as a beginner? And I mean, I guess, how did I kind of help you out?
So definitely products. Like I had a hard time finding a product, and I definitely had a hard time going viral or like thinking of new concepts and shit. Um, but as soon as I joined you, right, I showed you my products, and I was gonna drop so many products, and then I was like, should I drop this one? And you're like, no, we keep running that one. And then and I asked you I asked you if three products if I should drop it, and you were like, no, keep running those ones, and those three ended up printing,
Right.
and then you were just helping me out with content a lot, and just thinking of bringing out new concepts to the market,
Right.
and we even like pioneered a concept
Yeah.
for a certain product, and then everyone's doing it now.
Right. Right. I remember that we specifically pioneered a concept together, and then literally like the next week, everyone started doing it.
Yeah.
So you would say like the biggest struggles in the beginning for you were product selection, content, and then also like the concepts. You would say like the
Hmm.
high converting ones.
Hmm.
What were some examples of some products that you said you just did not print with in the beginning that you kind of like
uh
brought in front of me, and I was like, fuck no.
it was the fucking what do you call it? It was the thumbnail in the old case study.
Oh yeah,
The fucking Birkin bags.
the
Yeah.
Birkin bag. So Mark was actually running like Birkin bag AirPod cases, and he came to me. He's like, "Hey, listen, like this is something I'm running. Should I keep going with it?" I'm like, "Absolutely not. Right? It's super low perceived value. It's a dupe, and also they're AirPods, right? Like they're just
Hmm.
AirPod cases. They're like you can't even sell for more than like $10, right?
Hmm.
And a lot of the concepts were like run to concepts that are already like super low converting, and so I remember like just telling you a whole bunch of things too. Like you were running like what 10, like 8, 10 products
Yeah, so many
before
products.
like at a time. Yeah.
I was running the that crystal ball that shows memories.
Yes. Yeah, I remember that. And
Yeah,
then the Flappy Bird, you were running like the
the
bird,
Flappy
the
Bird. Yeah, what the
Flappy
fuck?
Bird. Yeah.
Oh my gosh, I don't even expose myself. I used to run the slippers too.
Right.
I was
Slippers
like,
back in the day. You were one of those
nope,
slipper demons. Right.
no,
Right.
not anymore, bro.
And that's the thing. It's like I remember having that conversation with you and being like, okay, how can we actually make this something that's going to be long term, but also like not necessarily have to run 8 different products to actually print because how many products are you running now at the moment?
Three.
Right. So
I
you're
mean,
running three
yeah,
bangers.
yeah,
Right. And that's the thing. I feel like, I mean, maybe you also had that misconception right in the beginning that like you have to be running like 6, 7 products, 8 products to like actually make this work.
yeah,
Yeah. Yeah. So that's the thing. It's like now it's like with three, you can get away with it. And just making sure that they're like three bangers. Right. So,
yeah.
all right, let's talk about how much money you made Q4, right? You already answered the question of how many products you're running, right? So
Hmm.
you ran 3 products all throughout Q4.
Hmm.
But really, what platforms were you going viral the most? And also go ahead and add some sauce in there that you maybe learned these last 3 months.
Oh yeah, so I am posting on four platforms. I'm running three products, but there's also like variants of that product. There's actually I'm running four products, but I'm one of them just testing.
Right.
But I'm running three products, and then there's I found another variant of that product, and then I would post on four platforms, which is YouTube, Facebook, Instagram, and TikTok.
Okay.
But most of my money's been going through Instagram and Facebook. Facebook's a fucking gold mine.
Yeah.
Um,
Yeah.
if you guys don't post on there, you guys start posting. Um,
Talk about Facebook a little bit more because I think it's slowly starting to surface a little bit more. A
mhm.
lot of people have been printing from it, and you're like a perfect example. So talk about Facebook a little bit. And
Yeah, you said it was like Instagram in 2024.
yeah,
It says like literally you can get away with a lot of stuff. You can just repost stuff. So like you can it doesn't have to take so much of brain power or effort
right,
to go viral. You can just go viral reposting your own viral videos or like split testing your videos.
right.
And at the beginning, it would be pretty slow, and then like maybe 30 videos in or 20 videos in, 10, maybe 50, you'll randomly like you'll go viral, like insanely viral. But then you kind of gotta like split test your outliers to get to that higher views or higher
Right.
engagement.
Right. And did you know about
Um,
split testing before joining and like how to do it properly on like IG and Facebook?
no, actually, I didn't. I still look at the notes. I still look at the videos the weekly calls that you have about split testing. I write down my notes, and I've been doing the your strategy of split testing every time, and it's
Right.
always been banging.
Right. 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 And what other lessons do you think were valuable too? Because I know we were talking about like AOV last call and how like you were getting like some crazy orders. What was like one of the highest orders you had with like the really big store you have?
The highest order I had was like, I think it was like $600
That's
for,
crazy.
yeah, it was like you were telling me, I don't know if this would leak my product, but you're telling me if this product already comes with this accessory,
Right.
just add it as an upsell.
Right.
They want that. So like, and then have upsells that relate to that product as well.
Complimentary. Yes.
Complimentary, yes. And then I even added what do you call it? Like another drop shipping product to my product.
Right.
But because it kind of goes hand in hand,
Yeah. To where it's like more of like a general store in that niche. Right.
basically, yeah. But I just put it as an upsell, and then there's that shipping protection, the fast shipping,
Mystery
and
box.
mystery box. Yeah, that was
Yeah.
crazy. I'm
Yeah.
pretty sure I made like over 10-15K just off of upsells
Really? Just of
in
those
one store.
upsells. Right.
Yeah.
And most of that's profit, right? Because your margins are. I mean, what are your margins already with the product, and how do the AOV and just upsells in general increase that?
Well, it used to be my margins were so bad at the beginning, 50%. And then I was like, bro, how can I make this higher? And then I came to you and you were like, you gotta negotiate with your suppliers. And you sent me a video and you were giving me like
Yeah.
a long audio message on how to negotiate with suppliers.
Right.
And I literally dropped my product from like I literally saved $14 or something.
Right.
So my profit margins went from 50% to 70%.
70%. And then on top of that, those AOV boosters,
Plus the
upsells.
AOV boosters, yeah.
So what would you say like you're at now, like profit wise?
Profit wise, oh shit, I didn't even check, but I
Like
know my
percentage, like
percentage. Oh,
yeah,
for sure 70%. Like
70%.
out of among all three
Right.
products, 70%.
So out of the whole entire 124K, you profited 70%. So YouTube, do your
Mhm.
math. In 3 months at 21, that's still insane
Three
money
months.
though. That's still insane, and it's only possible with organic, guys. Because if you guys don't know, with organic marketing, we're not having to pay Facebook, Instagram, YouTube for traffic. We actually do everything ourselves, and we just rely on going viral, and then obviously getting all that traffic into your Shopify, which is how Mark actually gets sales. But
Mhm.
let's show the people the damage, bro. Let's go ahead
Oh
and take
yeah,
a look at those
gotcha.
dashboards. Let's take a look at like the biggest store first, and we'll kind of just break it down. And also, if you have some sauce, you could drop as well. Go ahead, bro, because the floor is yours, dude.
So yeah, this is for one store. So
Okay.
38,000 since October 1. But if you can see, look, I wasn't even printing at like the first 13 days until here $102. And then ever since then I was just going crazy. And then November, that's when my Facebook was starting to prime, and that's when I
Right.
was getting crazy numbers. And then that's for one store. And then here's my other store, October 1 till now. So yeah, I wasn't printing at all for this one because I don't think I was even running at that time.
Right.
I started running this in November. So here, that was oh here
Oh
I
my
I
gosh.
started
Yeah.
counting 1.7. Oh
December
yeah,
1st. December 1st. Yeah.
there it is. December 1st. Yeah. Oh yeah, and I think this was the time when you randomly texted me, and you were like, bro, you have an outlier on your Instagram, and I didn't even know about it.
I remember that. It was one of your old videos that went viral. I remember scrolling down and seeing it. And I'm like, bro, you need to split test this right now.
Yeah, bro. And as soon as I did, bro, as soon as I did, like a couple hours later, I was going viral, video after video. I was just split testing. I'm still split testing that to this day.
Right.
I'm still going good.
The
But yeah,
longevity is insane, bro. And that was on
mhm.
Instagram, right?
That was on Instagram, yeah.
Correct.
And for this product, I'm starting to prime up the Facebook, so this might even go even crazier
Right.
after in January Q1. And then my biggest store is this one.
Bang.
Dang. So
That's
I still wasn't
crazy.
printing since until October 15th, my first sale. I
Right.
wasn't printing at all. And then here's a spike, which is when I primed my Facebook.
Is that a 3K day? Holy
It
cow.
was a 3K day. And I
So when
thought
you
I wasn't
primed
gonna.
your Facebook, you hit a 3K day?
Yeah, exactly. Yeah, just I woke up to
Wow.
1.3K day and then ended up being 3.2.
Jeez, bro.
And
That's
then
phenomenal. That's insane.
yeah, and then you were like, I got this from the sauce is from one of your first videos that you sent me. Is like once you found an outlier, just keep split testing that, like kind of like spamming that. And that was like an Instagram sauce for like back in the day. And then
Right.
you told me Facebook is like Instagram 2024.
Right.
So I kind of implemented that for Facebook and you'd probably do the same. So I started split testing the outlier like crazy, and then I hit another
3K
3.4.
day,
Yeah, bro. There's another one.
2.5. Oh my
Just
gosh.
straight 1K days,
Every day. Oh my
every day, bro.
gosh.
Like I haven't missed until here, but like
Still
I want other
500
stores.
days. But then all the other stores, pick up the slack, right? And
Yeah,
that's why it's
bro.
so important to run like multiple products at once because when one store slacks, the other one picks up for it.
Yeah,
But
bro.
dude, so you were basically doing 1K days all of December, right?
This is starting here,
Right.
November 14th. I haven't missed a 1K day, minimum
So,
1K
wow.
days.
So from November 14th all the way to today, you're hitting 1K day
Yeah, and
every
I've
day.
never been lower than 1K a day since.
Oh my gosh, bro. So is that like the new standard now? How does that feel to be making $1,000 every day from your Shopify stores?
So like I don't know, man. It feels numb. I feel numb to it.
Right.
I don't want to seem like not blessed, but like it just seems numb.
Just like Javier, bro. We were literally talking about Javier last case study. He did,
Oh yeah.
I don't know how much he did in a week. I think he did like 20K in 5 days, whatever. And he was exactly telling me the same thing. Like, I'm literally so numb to this. I know you guys are boys. And so you guys were probably connecting with that because it almost
Yeah.
does feel that way, right? Once you start printing like that, it's like the notifications don't even feel real. You kind of have to like turn them off at one point because it's
Yeah.
crazy.
I mean, I still get excited every time I hear the ching.
Right.
But yeah, man, I'm aiming for something more now. So like, bro.
Right. Right. So what was like your biggest week? You said you hit like a crazy week with like all three stores.
Yeah, I think I hit like a 20K week. I can't remember the exact date, but it was maybe around like these times, November 20 to like
Okay.
December.
So it was
But
right around like Black Friday, right?
yeah, around Black Friday, but all stores hit like 1.5, 1K day minimum. So then I hit like a 4.5K day back to back.
That's crazy, bro. That's insane. That's insane. All right, that's crazy. Anything else you want to say about the stores? Maybe some sauce that you learned, or something
Um,
cool you want to show off? Because it was just these three stores, right? These three
yeah, it
products.
was just these stores. Yeah,
So 58K with one store, then the other one did what?
27.
27K.
Yeah. Oh yeah. See, November 20 something to December. I was just so much 1K days. Same here. December.
Wow.
Yeah.
38K with another store. Oh my gosh.
Yeah.
That's insane.
And and all these three products were products that I was gonna drop. Like I asked you, should I drop these? You're like, no, bro. So
So
you look.
all three were the ones that in the beginning I told you not to drop.
Yeah. Well, the winner. Yeah, I did. You actually picked this one for me. I put him in the product sheet,
Okay.
and then I was like, oh, bro, it's not looking good. It's like my
Yeah.
margins are so low, and I'm going viral, but I'm not getting that much sales
Right.
compared to But you were like, this is a high ticket product. It only takes like three sales to hit 1K,
Yeah.
and
Yeah.
I did. So like
Yeah. Yeah, I
here I
remember
am.
I remember picking that one on the product sheet. So with the product sheet, right? Like how did that kind of help you day to day? Just kind of knowing that, the products that I did pick for you were gonna be like good fit. And really kind of like not wasting your time anymore with products like before, right? When you were testing like 8 different products and only a
Yeah.
couple actually got a little bit of traction.
So it just saves me so much more time, and I trust your knowledge because you've been in the game for so long. You know winners from back then, and like I can like I put out ideas like beside the product. I can run it for this angle for that angle, and I wouldn't even second guess you. Like if you say yes, I'm gonna do it. Before I was like I'm like kind of iffy, but I'm still gonna do it because like what else am I gonna do? But
Right.
but knowing that that you have the knowledge and like I don't second guess myself anymore. It's like I can put like full throttle in this product and like just be fully confident in myself.
Of course, of course. And also, like, how important was it to do like niche research, right, and content research? Because
Yeah.
you're on some, a, you're on like some really good products, but B, you're under some very, very passionate niches, right? So how important was that to kind of like learn and dial in to really get those type of conversions?
So I think you gotta like optimize your page for that account for that specific niche because you like you gotta study your niche pretty well and for me I saw nobody else was doing it but in my for you page there is these edits. They're always making these cool ass edits using this specific song,
Right.
and it's like the song of their this niche, like the song of the year for this niche.
Mm-hmm.
Like if you hear the song, think of that.
Right.
So I started running that audio for this product, and it's literally every time I use that audio, it's been like it goes viral every time. And another thing is dressing up as your niche.
Right.
Like
Your target
I
avatar.
yeah, I do have a target avatar. I literally bought props instead of showing it in the background. I'm like, why don't I just cosplay as one? You know,
Right. Right. Literally.
and fuck, it goes viral every time.
And why do you think that is? Like doing that type of product research, niche research, and also like going the extra mile where like you're literally like putting on a costume for these people to like relate to them that much more.
Um, I feel like it just it would build more trust or like build more trust. I feel like it would also push my video more to that audience as well.
Right.
And and like I guess as soon as you see a guy wearing that, you're like, oh, I that looks familiar. I'll keep watching it.
Right.
That's what I thought. I just wanted to go the extra mile.
Yeah.
Like nobody else was doing it, and it's like being different than
Right.
the other drop trippers. You know.
Right, because the majority of your competition was just chilling with the marble backgrounds, LED lights, what everybody else does. But you went
Yeah.
against the grain. You put yourself in the position of the audience and
Mhm.
tailored, right, your backgrounds, even your clothing to look like these people, right?
Yeah, bro. I would go outside, bro, and it's snowing outside. I almost got frostbite.
Right,
Oh, it's so cold here. So
right.
cold here.
But again, you have like that level of dedication and also thinking outside the box. And I mean, look at you, bro. You're getting those outside of the box results, right? I love saying that. I feel like I say that every video. But it works, bro. You know, like being creative, brainstorming, and really taking this like a real job, right? Where like you're no
Mhm.
longer copying, but actually pioneering to where, like you even said yourself earlier this video, people are literally stealing your concepts and you're
Yeah.
pioneering shit into the space, you know?
Yeah, bro. Literally, I think I've seen like 5 accounts stealing, like literally straight ripping my account, my videos. I
Right.
think they're paid ads guys just ripping my content.
So even paid ad people are taking your concept,
Yeah, I can
concepts and
see like
content.
yeah, like I can see like it says sponsored or like shop now the
Right,
button. I
right.
was like, bro, that's me.
That's
I don't
crazy,
remember doing
bro.
that.
That's how you know you made it, bro. When people are ripping your clips to run ads on, because you know
Yeah,
they're like
man.
profitable. That's crazy, bro. So let me ask you this, Mark. What is like your biggest takeaway from Q4, right? These last 3 months and actually making this type of money, right? 124K in 3 months. You must have learned something, right? So if you want to tell the people,
Um, it takes one video, one product to change your life, man. Like it may it, like there's your timeline is probably different. Like some people can take a month, some people can take 3 months, but just like bet on yourself, just go all in, and your time will come, bro. It takes one video, one product, man. And for me, it was all 3 products at the
right,
same time, back
right.
to back to back.
Right. And what was like the kind of like mentality that you needed to have? Because I see that whiteboard behind you. You have a whole bunch of different notes and like you're plotting, right? And You know what I'm saying? Like, what type of mentality did you need to almost, adopt to do something like this?
Oh man, it's just like, man, my mentality, how I thought of it was like, I can do anything I put in my mind into, as long as if you won't fail as long if you don't give up. Like, you only fail if you give up,
Right.
or if you quit. That's
Right.
how I saw it. And I saw so many case studies. I saw so many kids, 15-year-olds, 16-year-olds doing this. So like, why can't I? There's and I'm I'm not like poor. I'm like, I'm under a roof. I got money. I had a job. I saved up money. So like, I'm in a better spot than some guys. So like,
Right.
I can make this work.
Like, it could be
And
worse. It could be worse.
it could be worse. There's like my what do you call that? My worst case scenario is like a 9 to 5.
Right.
That's my worst case scenario for me.
Right.
So like, I might as well do this.
Exactly. Exactly. And that's the thing, bro. I think it's really about the mentality that you're adopting every single day, and really like the work ethic, bro. Because I'll be honest, you're one of the hardest workers that I know. Like, you were literally working every single day, even sending me audios about like sleepless nights, and just really going beyond, right? Like the norm, right? And almost being an exception, right? But with the exception comes exceptional results, right? And
Mm.
I don't know if like your day to day changed in terms of like your lifestyle. If you had to change your lifestyle, maybe kind of like doing things differently to actually make organic work. Did you have to make some changes to the day to day?
I did. I had to sacrifice a lot, and it was pretty big to me too. It's like, first of all, I stopped going to school. I pretended like I was going, but I was just going to cafes, restaurants, and shit. I stopped hanging out with my friends because I really couldn't distract myself and make sure I kept the momentum going. Like, I stopped. I had to stop. I had to back out of a fight. And I love to fight, and like, my coach gets mad, so like,
Right.
I guess the relationship might get strained or something. But I had to sacrifice relationships too. Um, no more Instagram, no more social media. I deleted that too as soon as I joined the mentorship.
Right.
Um, and I stopped going to the gym. Like, I got fat.
Right. Right.
Bro, yeah, no, I got fat like like literally the whole month of October and a little bit of November. I wasn't working out at all.
Right.
And then, well, now that I'm making money, I'm easing off a little bit, going
Right.
back to the gym now, training again,
Right.
starting to hang out again. Have a little bit of a life now.
Exactly.
It's Christmas. Hang out with your family.
Yeah, bro. Like, what's the point of making all this money if you can't enjoy it with your family, your friends, right? I tell that to everyone
Okay.
because I feel like there's a big misconception in the whole like online money space where like you have to lock yourself in a room for 2.5 years to make it work, right?
Mm-hmm.
And completely isolate life. That's just not the way to do it, right? That's how you burn out. That's how you become a
Yeah.
weirdo and probably go crazy, right? So I
Yeah.
think human interaction, touching grass, going to the gym is amazing, right?
Hmm.
But obviously there's a time and a place to reincorporate that, because in the beginning you're going to be trenching, you're going to be grinding, you might not have time for the gym, seeing your friends, going to parties, etc. But then there's a time and a place to maybe reintroduce that once you obviously made some money and you gain these skills. Because most importantly, Mark, I will say you gained a lot of skills from the beginning, right, to where you are today, and these skills are going to make you money for the rest of your life.
Yeah.
Well, you'll no longer have to work a 9 to 5 ever again. You won't have to go back to that
Hmm.
construction job, and you know what I'm saying. And that's just the beauty about all of this, right?
Hmm.
What was like the
Yeah.
best skill you learned, you think?
A skill I learned, like,
Yeah.
I think it would be going viral. Like, if I can, you can like,
Yeah.
marketing. There it is.
Yeah. Like
I feel
going
like I
viral on,
can.
on command now, like
Yeah,
at this point.
exactly. Going when priming Instagrams, priming Facebooks,
Right.
finding products too.
Exactly.
I feel like I can make money regardless with any product, like a sale at least.
Right. Exactly. Yeah, that's the thing. You're confident, bro. I can tell just by the way you're talking. So kind of talk to me about like your experience with the inner circle, right? Working one-on-one with me personally, and also just meeting some of the guys. I know you made some friendships there, and some big future plans coming up. So
Yeah. So it's funny. I wrote it down in my whiteboard. It's a race now. It's for like October. I was like, make friends, like make like close friends online in the inner circle, and I've made Javier, Pedro, Chris. Like, they're I feel like they're close friends of mine now, man. Like, we're planning on moving in together, and like we made a group chat together, and we're just spreading sauce to each other.
Right.
And like Javier, he gives me, he randomly texts me in the day like, bro, you should run this concept. And I would, and like I would even go viral too. And I would
That's
show him my
crazy.
videos, and he was like, bro, let me edit for you, cut out the dead spaces. I'm like, oh yeah, that's a good idea.
Right.
And
Right.
then like, yeah, I went viral. I went viral the next day too when I implemented that.
Yeah. Yeah. So like it's almost like you have like an inner circle inside the inner circle, right? A
Yeah, bro.
brotherhood, a group of friends that you're, working together with to achieve the same goal. And like Javier's from like Spain, right? Pedro's in the US, you're in Canada, like people from all over the world just helping each other out.
Yeah, man.
Um
It's just
like
the community is. I really like the community here.
right.
It's super helpful, and like they're not out here to like rip each other off. We're actually like genuinely wanting to help.
Right. Because you were in the community before this, right? And you said it was kind of
Mhm.
like a little bit different. It was a lot bigger. It wasn't
It
so
was
tight
so much
knit.
bigger. Yeah, it's like they're kind of like closed off a bit, like kind of making sure they don't leak anything.
Right.
But me and Javier and Pedro, we literally leak our products. We leak everything to each other.
Dude, you guys were even, or Javier at least, he leaked in the weekly call the other day.
Oh,
I'm like, bro, did not need to do that. But, that's the type of thing because, like, we're all here, to just work together. We're not against each other. We're not, like, stealing shit from each other, right? We're
mhm.
just bouncing off ideas and really just working together, right?
Learning up each other. Yeah.
Exactly. Right. And you're learning from Pedro, you're learning from everybody else, and it's just like a real inner circle.
hmm
And I wanted to ask you, like, what do you think is like the most valuable part, specifically with like working with me personally? Was it like the one-on-one calls, the 24/7 access, like?
one definitely 24/7 access, like because like I can text you anytime in a day, and you reply like pretty quickly too. And not even that, sometimes you would text me first giving me advice.
Yeah.
I was like, oh shit, you're like you texted me one time like, bro, I want to teach you how to scale. Like I was gonna text you first, but then you beat me to it.
Yeah.
Like, bro, I'm gonna teach you how to scale, do this, do that. And you show me like concepts, run this niche. I'm like, before I even text you, it's like
Right.
you like you know my personally like what my account looks like and
Right.
everything. Like you actually look into it, review it and stuff. And
Right.
it's not just me whenever I text you, is you actually like
Yeah.
even before I text you,
Yeah, and that's the thing. Obviously, like you're more of like an advanced drop shipper now at this point, and I want you to talk about a little bit about that call that we had for scaling that I reached out to you about, and like really just going into the delegation process and actually saving some time, right, when it comes to all the accounts that you have, all the products, and actually scaling, right? Because that's something that you wanted to learn, as time went on and you made more money. You're like, Kevin, how can I actually start scaling and making the real big boy money like you've been making, right? So how important was it like learning how to scale and maybe some tips that you maybe learned about scaling and making the most out of it?
Definitely having somebody like having somebody to post products for you, um reply to comments for you, it really saved me a lot of my time. And replying to comments is pretty helpful. Actually, it helps me get much more sales.
Right.
But it's like time consuming, so like instead of myself doing it, I got somebody else to do it. And
Right.
I got to be able, I got to be able to put more time with other things. And I even asked you about email VAs, if it's like worth it right now at my stage. And you're like, you before you even ask, yeah, before you even say yes or no, you had to ask me about like my personal life, so you understand how it is.
Right.
And you said, since I'm doing it full time, you don't have to do it. You don't want to spread yourself too thin.
Right.
And for scaling, it's like, for delegation and scaling, you said we should do it like in Q1.
Yeah.
Right now for Q4, just do what's working right now and end off strong.
Yeah.
And I'm ending off strong. And in Q1, like, we'll probably have another call, and I'm thinking of starting a brand. So I'm hoping I could start a team and think like a CEO, have a VA team, PR research team.
Yep.
Is that what we call
Yeah.
it?
Product research. Yeah. Yeah.
Yeah, probably research, creators, and everything. Like you're gonna teach me all that. I don't know if my old mentorship does that or any other mentorships does that.
Right.
So that's pretty helpful.
Yeah. And that's the thing. Like, I feel like there's a time and a place to actually delegate, right? And really actually build a team to continue to scale and actually, work on the business rather than in it, right? I told Mark, let's end off Q4, strong because obviously he was crushing. And usually when you start delegating too quickly, you're going to see a dip in terms of like the results because you're literally building a team, right? And
Hmm.
that requires a lot of skill when it comes to actually recruiting and being able to talk and manage people, most importantly. And so we made a game plan with Mark, like, okay, let's continue scaling these products, but come Q1, we're going to build out a full entire team, a whole entire system to continue bouncing off of these products, but also go the whole branded route to where we're actually going legit, right? We're building real equity behind a brand. We're scaling it because now, right, Mark, you have a little bit of capital to your name to be able to
Hmm.
invest. Before, when you first joined, you couldn't do that, right?
No.
So that's what I'm saying. There's a time and a place for every single thing that you do in your business, and sometimes you're quite not there yet, right? And so that's why I was telling Mark, like, hey, listen, the email VA isn't needed just yet because you weren't getting crazy amounts of emails. Your fulfillment was on point. Your product was really good in terms of like the quality, so people weren't returning. But eventually, I know for a fact that Mark is going to need an email VA, right? A customer support team to get back to emails because again, when you're getting hundreds of orders, right, and you're getting thousands of emails on a monthly basis, that's a lot of time, right? And that's a lot of
Hmm.
time that you shouldn't be spending on, right? Because you should be delegating that process to somebody that is willing to go through all those emails where you could actually focus on growing the brands, finding new products, right? And actually
Right.
continuing to make money and not get sidetracked with, those very low ROI type of tasks, right?
Right.
And you said it perfectly, right? Thinking like a CEO, right?
Hmm.
And that's really what that we're gonna get into Q1, bro. But I mean, yeah, dude. Any final words? What are your plans for 2026? What are we doing? What's
Oh
Mr.
yeah.
Mark Madrid doing, bro?
Bro, my biggest plan for 2026, like I'm gonna bet on myself again. I'm thinking of moving out in like January or February, pretty soon, and I want to start a brand. Like I pitched out an idea to you, and I'm currently in the process right now. So I'm gonna have a call with you about that later,
Hell yeah, hell yeah.
or book a call for that. But yeah, I want to start a brand, literally, and start a personal brand too.
Yes.
Uh, get a team. I didn't even think of doing personal brands until you mentioned it. But good thing I was recording either way, my journey
Oh, you
since I
were?
started.
Yes,
I
bro.
I just
Hell
haven't
yeah.
posted it.
Yeah, dude. Yeah.
But yeah, personal brand, starting a brand and building a team, creators, VAs, like literally automating a store, man. Like I want to like be an actual CEO, actual businessman, and bet on myself and move out on my own in somewhere.
Like where? Where would you like to pull up?
I really like Vancouver, but like
Vancouver. Yes.
I'm going there until Pedro and Javier is ready to go Miami. Then I'll go out there too.
Oh, Miami. Yeah. Yeah, I remember talking to Pedro. I was talking to him yesterday. We filmed another case study.
Oh yeah, he told me.
Bro, he's so funny. But yeah, he's like, yeah, yo, we're pulling up to Miami. We're moving into your building. I'm like, let's go, bro. We're gonna have an inner circle fucking building here.
Bro, Pedro's so funny, bro.
Dude, he's one of the funniest guys I know, bro. He's such a troll.
I
Um,
was trolling in the chat, bro.
he's always trolling, bro. But he's a good guy. He's a good guy, and he's good
He
people,
is.
right? Like most of the
He
people
is.
inside the inner circle, bro. But I mean, Mark, dude, I appreciate so much, coming along and really just inspiring me, but also probably inspiring thousands of people that are going to be watching this. If you had to say maybe a couple of last words for the people that are maybe struggling with their journey, not seeing the results they want to see, what's something you would say, dude?
Bro, just keep going. It takes one product, bro. One video, one product to change your entire life.
100%, bro. Very well
100%.
said. Very well said. But Mark, bro, thank you so much for pulling up. This was amazing. Honestly, bro, I'm excited for you. 2026 is going to be huge. Imagine you just started drop shipping, less than like 6 months ago, and I can't even imagine what you're going to be doing next year. But I'm just here for it. I'm super hyped, and I'm
I'm glad
really
to be on your
excited.
team, bro.
Yeah, I'm really excited to keep working with you. And yeah, guys, that's going to be the case study for today. If you guys enjoyed it, drop a comment, drop a like. If you guys do want to join the inner circle, right, and work alongside me one-on-one and actually get access to, this amazing community that we have and, potentially meet Mark, you guys can go ahead and apply in the description below to see if you're a right fit for this, right? But yeah, we're going to end it off here. Mark, again, thank you so much, brother.
Thank you. Thank you.
Yes, sir. And I'll see you guys in the next one. Peace out, guys.